ripped my nail out. Alright, we're gonna go before we get run over.
Back number 2.
What the dog doing?
This is the act. We're right.
Oh, that is so good. Woo!
It's been around for days now.
Oh, hell yeah. Good morning. I am awake. Jake is still asleep, but I'm gonna get ready. Okay, so let's get ready. But I think today it's just gonna be a chill day. I'm thinking we're gonna get up and go get coffee, and then we'll probably go explore the city a little bit, explore this area. Wednesday we're gonna do brunch. I think after that we'll do Bookstores, because where we're getting brunch is right next to the Strand, and I'm so excited. But yeah. I wanted to tell you guys that we are staying in Queens. The last time we stayed here, we stayed in Astoria, which is also a nice neighborhood. But this one is more like cute, homey, like brick houses. Kind of, I mean, there's like every building in New York City is brick, but it gives more like cozy family neighborhood. Do you know what I'm saying? That is yummy. That tastes like fall. I like mine better.
Always I remember your bad trips and how you turned my mind completely.
Yummy, thank you.
So easily. And it really came
See, I just...
surprise. You really don't compare anything.
Yeah.
That I came close to making you.
We just ate at this bagel place. What is this called? Curly's Bagels, and it was fire. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese with hash browns. That shit was so good. Jake just got regular bacon, egg, and cheese, but we met a pigeon named Kevin, and the original One Directioners know what I'm talking about when I say Kevin.
Kevin?
We're gonna find a bookstore, kind of just take a stroll around. It's so nice out today. Like, the weather is perfect, so we're just gonna go explore a little bit this area, and it's super nice, and the streets are so pretty. And Kevin and I have beef. Kevin wants my food. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, so we just went to Astoria bookshop. It was really cute in there. It was really quiet though, so I felt like a nuisance a little bit. But I got a Mexican Gothic by Sylvia something. I don't know, but I've been meaning to pick that up, so win. And they had like a whole Latino Heritage Month table, which is really cool. So oh my goodness. We just went to the Morgan Library. It was so coolio. How'd you feel about the Morgan Library?
It was cool.
It's okay. You're not a reader. But it was really beautiful. So now we're going to the New York Public Library. We're going to see what's up. It looks
I don't
cool.
think that you could read the books.
Well, no shit.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to go before we get run over.
Oh my goodness. You scandalous woman.
just left Barnes & Noble. It was, in fact, sick as fuck, but my camera is dead, so I didn't get very much video. But Jake just kind of sat there while I bought a book. I did buy a book. I bought Just Mercy, which I've been wanting to pick up for forever. Very excited. It's a nonfiction, kind of a memoir style. And now we're headed to an arcade that sells drinks. Jake said, we're just gonna get trashed. I said, okay. Slide. Okay, so I am gonna go to a coffee shop by myself. This morning I went to the coffee shop right down the street and got some work done, but now I'm gonna go explore. I found this cute little cafe called Full Moon Cafe. It's about a 7-minute walk from here. I'm gonna see if I can get like a small bite to eat. I'm not like super hungry, but I'm feeling like I want to eat, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna keep reading Catabasis or Catabasis or whatever by R.F. Kuang. So yeah, let's go. This neighborhood is super cute. I really like it. It's like very chill. It's just really cutie. So let's go on a walk. This street is so cute. I'm obsessed. Look at these buildings. Ah! Okay, I just left the coffee shop. I'm just sitting at a park by myself. But I wanted to update you guys on Catabasis or Catabasis, whatever the frick. I'm gonna say Catabasis because it just feels right. I'm about 60 pages in, which is pretty great because I started the day at like 20 pages in. So I've read about 40 pages. I'm gonna keep reading here for a little bit. But I wanted to tell you guys kind of like what's it about, because some people, this isn't like a series or anything like that. It's the first book. And I think it's going to be a standalone. I don't think this is going to be a series. But essentially it follows Alice and Peter. Alice is like she's a little bit of a freak who's obsessed with like achieving things and being the smartest person and being successful and all this jazz. So basically her professor, and she's a graduate student, but like this professor who's going to like judge her dissertation and like help her get jobs in the future and help her be a really successful magician, he unalives. He's dead basically. And she is like, I'm going to go to the pits of hell and I'm gonna save him to get his soul back so that he can help me get further in my career. So like this total selfish reason, not because like the dude deserves to live, just because for her career he needs to live. She's like in the middle of like writing this pentagram and like going to hell basically, and Peter, who's like her arch nemesis, which I think that there is like a story that we haven't been revealed yet about them, like a past of friendship or maybe even a relationship in the past, but basically they're like academic rivals. He is like the golden boy, everything's easy to him supposedly. I'm sure that's not true, but that's how she sees him. And so they kind of have this like beef of like who's going to be the most successful, who's going to be this, that, and the other, who's going to get approved for this scholarship. And he like interrupts her in the middle of trying to go to hell to retrieve her professor's soul, and he ends up going with her. And so they get to hell and they're just kind of like having to work together and do things together that like they otherwise wouldn't want to do together. So it's very much like reluctant allies vibes, and love the setting. R.F. Kuang again is just such a good writer, so I'm definitely enjoying this. But it is so nice out today, so we're just gonna sit in this park for a little bit longer, probably another like 45 minutes, get some more reading done, and then we'll head back to the apartment and figure out what the plan for the rest of the day is. I don't really know what the plan is, so we'll see. Oh, and I really liked that cute little coffee shop. It was actually like Mexican style. So I got a Jamaica, which is like hibiscus or whatever, and then just like a coffee cake with walnuts. It was very yummy. But they also had like a whole menu, which I wish that I would have seen before I ordered, because I would have gotten some like real breakfast. But I just had a muffin. Okay, I wanted to update you guys because I'm about 104 pages into Catabasis by R.F. Kuang, and I'm really liking it so far. I just like don't want to put it down really, unless I'm switching to my other R.F. Kuang book, because I am in fact reading on my Kindle as well. I am reading the what is the third? The Burning God, which is the third book in the Poppy Wars trilogy. And I am 20% of the way through that. Mind you, I started that on this trip. So I read most of that on the airplane and in bed, like, you know, every single night before we've been going to bed. I've been getting some reading in. One thing I did want to talk about is there's a lot of talk about literally like hell, like as a place, and asking the question of like, what does it look like, and which philosophers are right about it, and this, that, and the other. And it's really, really interesting. And I forgot that that's like one of my favorite things ever, because one of my favorite dark romance fantasy, it's like Greek mythology, is the Touch of Chaos series. I think it's like 4 books now. It's one of my favorites. But one of my favorite things about it is the way that they talk about hell as a place. As like somebody who grew up in like a very Christian household, it's interesting to see hell not as like, there's a line in here that says when they're talking about each like level of hell, they're discussing like the punishments, like how is this a punishment. Like the one for pride is a library, and everybody is tasked with figuring out this riddle, and then you have to present it, and then like you get picked to move on to the next thing, or you don't. Like it's just whatever. She's talking about like consequences, and also just like what would be a real punishment, and saying that, you know, somebody being punished eternally is like, she literally says like that would be wrong. Like there's no way that a murder is equivalent to like suffering for forever. And I just find that an interesting thought. Pokey butt. But yeah, I'm really liking these books so far. But we're gonna go have a day maybe. I don't know what we're doing today, but it'll be fun.
We're gonna go explore.
In Manhattan? In Manhattan?
And it's the fucking funnest time.
Guys, we gotta go to I Heart New York Gives. Come on.
See the perfect dog over there?
Wait. Can I please pet the dog? Hi, Coco. You're so beautiful. Happy day.
Don't go change.
Wait. In New York.
Gotta go to work.
Gotta go to work.
It's work time. It's bedtime.
Wait, you're gonna work early.
Train.
Oh, we're getting on a train? We're going to karaoke?
Or pool.
Or pool?
Or
That's like asking me to decide between my first
Sophie's
born
choice.
children.
Sophie's choice. Still know what I'm talking about.
Earlier, I like shoulder checked this dude, and I told Jake, I was like, I'm turning into a real New Yorker, bro. Honestly, I feel kind of bad about it. And you know me, I'm all for equal rights. But I'm also here for equal rights, so I'm gonna shoulder check you, bitch.
One of the best concerts.
I just had a friend go to Zanzibar, or no, is it Zanzibar? Is that a real place?
Yeah, that's bars.
Okay, yeah.
I love nothing more than like when someone's really excited to talk about something.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
even if it's not something I'm excited about.
I agree. That's why people don't dance at clubs anymore.
Don't tap that glass. Don't tap that glass.
Don't tap that glass!
You don't know what I'm talking about.
And we made it! We made it! What's the name of the bar we're going to?
So,
Shout! So I can belt my
Shout.
heart out there?
This is Brady's Spirit Halloween.
What?
Oh no, novia. Tienes una cuero. Nosotros bike ride a la New York.
Tell us about the bid in this neighborhood. Do you have bid in this neighborhood?
I'm sure it could be better.
Astoria could do better.
I got you. Say something to the camera.
Wait, I can't catch you. I'm too short.
We hold hands.
We do hold hands.
There's a time to be drunk in New York City, and there's a time not to.
And today is not that day.
Today is the day we get something. It is Friday.
Is this the bar?
It looks like they're gonna check our IDs.
it's a good bar. They check IDs.
Because they're good at their job.
You care if I film? Oh, it's filming me. This idiot.
I just gotta take it back, okay? Take it, I see it.
Thanks, guys. Hey besties, so I have some bad news. I ripped my nail out this morning in the shower. I fell, busted my ass, and ripped my whole nail out, so slay. But I just finished getting ready, and I think we're gonna go get dinner, and we're gonna go to, I don't know, I don't want to show it, I feel bad. But basically we're gonna go out and have dinner, and then I think after we're going to a barcade again, which is what Jake and I did the other day, and it was really fun, so slay. But yeah, that's my only update. I've literally been running away on this couch all day long. Nothing exciting has happened other than this and being hungover.
Yeah, no worries.
Every time.
hash browns.
Is there cheese?
Not
Yeah,
the
dude, it's a
Aki
chopped
way.
cheese
All right, food review.
on a waffle. It's a chopped cheese on a waffle with like bacon and hash brown,
And I think
lettuce and
sticks.
tomato, mozzarella
And
sticks.
mozzarella sticks is crazy.
That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I wish that I could help you before it is too late.
Hey Queens, we made it back, and let's just say the last 2 days of our trip were a little bit not comfortable. I don't remember the last thing I vlogged, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I even took a video of my finger, but if you don't want to see a missing thumbnail, I would look away in about like 2 seconds. Ready? Boom. I can't even like bend my thumb. Hold on. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? Okay, it's going away. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically, Friday night, we went out and we had a little bit too much to drink. I had a little bit too much to drink. And then I woke up Saturday morning, still drunk, took a shower, and then took a tumble in the tub and slammed my hand, I guess, and I knew immediately that I ripped off my nail because it's not the first time it's happened to me. It hurt so bad I cried in the tub and then got up, clothed myself, and walked my ass down the street to CVS at like 9:30 in the morning. And it was really, really cold out and I had like soaking wet hair and I'm hungover and my fucking thumb is bleeding. I get back and I think I woke Jake up and I was just like thumb in his face, like, look at what happened to me. And yeah, then I was just like sick and a little bit miserable for the last 2 days of our trip, but that's okay because we still had a good time. We ate some good food, although the last 2 days it was really hard for me to eat anything because I just wasn't feeling good. But I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to do a haul. I'll take off my sunglasses. I wanted to do a haul to show you guys everything I got, and I want to open this blind book package. But I don't really remember what order we went in, but I don't even remember where I got that one from. Okay, I think I got this book. Oh, there's a bookmark in there. Aw, there's a bookmark in there. That's so cute. So this book is from the Astoria Bookshop, which you guys saw in the vlog, but I got Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This is a book I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I just picked up The Seventh Veil by her as well, and I think I read like the first 10 pages and I was like, yes. So very excited to read this because also it's Latina month, so that's a slay. But we went to the Strand. I'm very excited. That's like probably where I got the most stuff from. So I got some matching bookmarks, which I actually have book club today, so I need to get reading because I'm like 50 pages behind. But I got some bookmarks for all my book club girlies. I tried to get ones that said like the Strand on them, but there was so many people in there and I was getting a little bit anxious. So I couldn't find any ones that were like paper like this. They did have these ones, which I did pick up a red one that says the Strand, but these are leather and they're $14 each. And I love my book club, but not that much. So I was like, I'll just get these ones. Because I saw these first and I thought they were really cute. So, slay, very excited to give these to them. But like I said, I also picked up this red one. There's a kitty on it. Can you see? Super cute. Where we were staying with Jake's best friend, and they have like a girl roommate or whatever, and we watched her cat. Like honestly, I didn't even really watch her cat that much. Her boyfriend mostly did all the work, but we like just cleaned up. He had gotten out like recently, so he had like a cut that needed cleaning and he needed medicine. So I like agreed to help them out with that. And so while we were at the Strand, she picked up another Strand bookmark, a leather one, fancy schmancy, and this blind book, or blind date with a book. I was thinking about getting this one and I kind of told her that. And then she like disappeared for literally 10 seconds and came back and was like, I got you this. So that was really sweet of her. But then I also got Together We Burn by Isabella Ibanez. And then the next day we went to Barnes & Noble, or no, literally right after that we went to the 4-story Barnes & Noble, which was crazy. And it was really busy in there, but they did have a lot more stuff than like your average Barnes & Noble, like especially in the stationery section. But it was really cool. I got to see the upstairs space where they always have like really cool release parties and author events and stuff like that. And the author, I think Alex Astor, was doing an event there in a couple of weeks or something like that. And I was like, ugh, I wish. And Callie Hart's doing her release party thing there for Brimstone, which comes out November 1st. I'm very excited for that. But there I picked up Just Mercy, which is a like memoir style nonfiction by Brian Stevenson. And this is essentially about a guy who works for an organization that helps people that are on death row, and kind of discusses like, do we have the ability and the right as a society to pick and choose who's like beyond redemption and deserves to not live anymore, and like, you know, asking yourself that question without negating the fact that these people typically, not always, but typically do pretty heinous things, and kind of like looking at it from a sense of like, they still have families, they still have other people in their lives that will be impacted by this loss, and kind of like what that means. So very excited to read that book. Let's unbox this blind date with a book from the Strand. I'm very excited. Hold on. Oh, I'm super excited. Because I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Babel, but I don't think that there's a murder in Babel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's upside down. Whoa. I've never heard of this before. That's awesome. I was really hoping that it wasn't just like a book talk book. And it's beautiful. Master's Guide to Homicide, Rupert Holmes. Murder Your Employer. Okay, period. That might be a good fall read. I'm excited that it's not like a book talk book, so slay. Also at the Strand, I got this little pen. Look, it's a cat inside. Look at how cute. Anyways, we went to MoMA, the Museum of Modern Arts. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we went to MoMA, and I got this bookmark. I got this Starry Night. Hold on, can you guys see it? And then I also got a couple things for myself and my mom. Oh, I got my mom this magnet at this like random cute little store called like Lockwood Stationery or something like that. So first of all, I got these 2 stickers. This one says, reading is my favorite sport, and it has a kitty on it. And then it has toe beans. So cute. And then I got this one for my mom. So that's a slay. I'm gonna go give it to her right now because I need to go. I'm gonna grab like a little immunity drink. Ow. Yeah, we pretty much did everything I wanted to do, and we had some fun. A little too much fun, arguably. But it was a good vacation. Very long. And tomorrow I have to go back to work, which I don't really know how I'm gonna do that with my thumbnail, but I'll figure it out. It's okay. So I'm gonna go read and relax and get my life together. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.